loves or cares for the business as much as you do as a founder or CEO. I think our CEO, our founder, has found people that care about this project and this vision as much, if not more, than he does. And he said that multiple times as well. So,
Wow. You making me crazy. That was so well spoken. And you wrapped up at a perfect time where we got 10 minutes left with you for the first 30 minutes. Thank you for covering that you are a vet. You're not just up here shilling a project that you don't believe in. You put your blood, sweat, tears, and so much more into this. And we appreciate you for that. Bro, you're going to be pumped at the Buccaneer that I just minted, y'all. I minted a gold Buccaneer. Gold.
what did you get the 101?
Yeah.
No, hold on.
The gold
I'm going to.
BOTB 101. Yes. Yes. And I care just as much about my reputation and I care just as much about being genuine as on blockchain, right?
Dude,
And that's why this is going to go out to a great home. This is going to go out to a great home. Like, this is what it's all about. This isn't about putting it in my back pocket. This is about expanding us out. I'm so pumped that we minted this. I'm so pumped.
boo. Look, man. I gotta look. I have to stop you. Look, anyone that thinks this was set up, like our dev took meticulous care. I told him I want to make sure everything is truly randomized. Like we hid stuff behind other transaction hashes. Like there's a certain algorithm that like goes into play. So what wallet you're minting from comes into play. Like everything comes into play to get the true randomization. And this wasn't set up like you just minted a 101, dude. Like that's fucking insane. What?
My first one of one, by the way. And I'm so happy that it was this one of one with all these people in this space, people that care about me, people that have been here since 2022. Like, for real, this is what it's all about, baby. All about it. So go ahead, retweet it, like the space, follow on blockchain, follow Buccaneers, do it, baby. Get this out there because at the end, we're going to be giving
Boo,
this
look,
away.
dude, I'm so stoked. Like, you don't understand. Only one other 101 has been minted. Like, I was not expecting that at all. When you said it was all gold, I was like, wait, what? Holy crap.
Oh, we got the founder of Buccaneers coming up here. We are going to get the security, by the way. Please keep your notepads out and your pens ready. What's up, Bree? Brendan?
Yo, uh, I just, I just, I saw the notification went through. I checked it, refreshed the metadata, and I I did a double backflip off, just square off the ground. And it is my favorite of the one of ones. I'm blown away. I'm jacked up. I can't believe that this happened.
Hey, is he rugging a little for you guys? Is that how jacked he is? He's rugging off the phone?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, dude, look, I'm amazed. It couldn't have happened to a better person in like at a better time. When you told me you were going to mint live on space, like I know all the Buccaneers are awesome and like all the different traits we have, but like I've never seen all the combinations. But to mint a 1 of 1 out of literally the millions and millions and millions of possibilities, like that is, dude, I'm jacked. That's amazing.
There's billions. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, a little bit, but you keep breaking back. I'm going to kick you down and bring you right back, Brendan. Is that cool? Yeah.
So I actually looked at your transaction, and like I was saying, you can see in the transaction if you go to it yourself. So your mint was 0.066 and 0.0165 went to the DAV, 0.0165 went to the treasure chest, and then 0.033 went to the company. And that's all through contract. Like that was part of the goal with this is to show companies that like don't just give your word. You don't have to trust us as a team. Trust the technology. That's why we're all here, right? So it's all done through contract. That way no one can say, well, you said you were going to give 50% and you gave 49%, 48%. Well, guess what? It's through contract. There is no disputing those numbers because they are on a public ledger.
So, Brendan, are you back?
Can
You
you
sound
guys hear me?
great. You sound great. So, okay, Brendan, now that you're here, And now that this golden, beautiful Buccaneer is here, we need to get the wallet guard set up ASAP because somebody's trying to drain me right now. I feel it. Right, On-Chain? Can we get the wallet guard set up? You told me I need to get it set up.
Yeah, you got to get wallet guard ASAP. ASAP. If you don't already, which I believe you do, but I'm going to assume you're not in a position to have it there.
No, he told me he wasn't going to download it last time we talked until live on the show. So he actually doesn't have it.
Nope. I'm
It's
going to download it
time,
live
baby.
on the show.
It's
Where's the
time.
link at? How do I get the link? Where do I go?
Okay, so you're going to go, if you're on Twitter, you go to wallet_guard is the actual handle. WALLET_GUARD. That is the actual handle. When you get to their Twitter page, you'll click on the website, which is walletguard.app, I believe. Let me make sure. Hold on.
.app /UTM_source equals TW ...
And there's a /scam there too, I believe. No.
Stop.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so you go to walletguard.app. Yes, that link right there. Or if you do it yourself, you can just go to walletguard.app. WalletGuard is all one word, and that's for any Chrome browser.
All right, I'm here, and it says it's got, it's all green. And where do I go from here, Ninja?
So you would go to, I'm going to stay off mute and go to this so I can explain it. So you click add to browser. It says add to browser. It's free. You click that, it installs the browser extension, and then you are good
Do
to
I
go.
click add to Chrome next? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, add to Chrome.
And it says add extension, so I'm going to add extension. If anybody knows me, I am so technically not savvy. Okay. Get started. I'm getting started. Next.
So I'm going to bet you, I will bet you a Buccaneer. This is just a gentleman's bet. And if you win, I'll send you the money for it since I can't mint. Either way, somebody else is going to have to mint it. So whoever wins, I will send them the 0.1 ETH. I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. But I'm willing to bet that your MetaMask is out of date, and WalletGuard will tell you when your different browser extensions, especially wallets, are out of date and prompt you to update them immediately.
Okay, so now I'm at the screen that says everything looks good. We'll let you know if we detect anything suspicious. While you're browsing. Now what do I do?
Okay, so let me walk back inside to my desktop.
I knew you were outside. I heard those wind chimes. Ooh.
Yeah, that's my neighbors. I hate those. All right. I am on the desktop.
I happen to like wind chimes. And this is one of the corporate disagreements we've had. It's a big problem.
I love it. I love it. The Buccaneers brings the comic relief. It's very important.
All right. So if you were on the dashboard, press refresh where it says wallet versions. And does it say anything is out of date right there?
Press. Oh, I see. Refresh next to the bell right there. Cool. Man, what a small refresh button that is. It says MetaMask last check 7/13/2023 check, and I'm good. It's got a green button, a green check.
Wow.
All right. You just lost that bet.
I want to say right now, live on Spaces, that whoever deserves that Ethereum, it's JPEG J, my co-host. She has kept me safe. She has kept me not drained. And I want to let everybody else know, too, we're doing this space today because somebody came up on Blockchain's space during the drain, and he said, yo, I never gotten drained, and I just got drained. I feel like a scarlet letter. Listen, don't be that person, okay? Now's the time. Like, I'm just downloading it right now. Where do I go from here now?
So you're good. Like, it's actively protecting you right now. So if you go to a website that's a phishing website, WalletGuard stops it in a few different places. So the first one would be it would stop you from actually going to the website. And then you can choose to continue, like if it's a website you know is safe and maybe it's a false positive, you can choose to continue to the website. Now, it also stops transactions and gives you a transaction simulation, which is amazing. So what that means in layman's terms is that if you click on the button and maybe it's a phishing link, maybe it's not, maybe it's an ETH sign, which is how all these people are getting drained, Wallet Guard will bring up this little box with Mike, who is their community manager slash partnerships coordinator. It comes up with his ape, and then it shows you a simulation of what you will get in your wallet and also what will be leaving your wallet. So, like all these drains that have happened, they would have gotten a box that popped up that said, hey, you're about to lose 7 Bored Apes, 53 heavy metals, 7 Ringas. Like, they would have been forewarned about all of this. And then, of course, any smart person would deny that transaction because you don't want to lose all that stuff just signing into a website, right? So Wallet Guard stops those in its tracks.
And what does it look like if it's good, though?
If it's good, it'll show you, like, and that's what the simulation is for. It shows you what all is leaving your wallet and what's coming in. So if you know that you're supposed to lose 0.1 ETH, so for this mint, right? You know you're supposed to lose 0.1 ETH, and you know that you're supposed to get 1 Buccaneer. So, Boo, let's try this. Go back to buccaneers.io/mint now that you have Wallet Guard installed, and act like you're going to mint.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to.
Pin it. Pin that extension, by the way, to your browser.
Okay, so I'm back on the Buccaneers.io, and I'm logging back into my burner wallet. Even though I don't have any Ethereum in there, you still want me to do this, right? Okay.
Yeah, just so you can see, like, exactly.
Okay, so you want me to hit the mint button again?
Yep, hit mint.
I'm hitting mint, and I'm going to hit mint. I'm going to confirm transaction. Oh my God, Wallet Guard has told me I'm broke.
Okay, well, if you weren't broke, it would show you, like, you're about to spend either 0.066 since you're on the allow list, but for everyone else, it would show you're about to lose 0.1 ETH, but you're also going to get this NFT. That's the expected result. So, like, if you're not going to get anything, so if you're clicking on a mint function on any website and you think you're supposed to get an NFT, but that transaction simulation shows, hey, you're not going to lose any ETH, but you're going to lose 87 of your NFTs, then you know, hey, I'm denying that transaction because it is not legit.
All right, real quick. Sorry, Brendan. Let me reset the room for everybody. It's that midway mark. We're 2 minutes over. If you guys got questions, if you got concerns, if there's anything that came up that you're not sure about, now's the time to hit that request button. Get up here, ask your question, throw some love, do all that. In the meantime, Ninja, can you send me a drainer link and I can try it to see if it works? Like where should I go to click to see, like, Wallet Guard
to test? Don't do it with the one of one, please, God. Please, God.
No, it'd be fine. Like, I trust Wallet Guard, but, like, I'm not gonna say any links to drainers, like, on the web, like, on this space. Like, I would feel bad if someone just heard that part of the space and they went to it and they didn't have Wallet Guard.
Right.
So
I'm just trying to see it used. Obviously, it told me I'm broke, which is cool. So it's working.
Check out Ben.eth.
I don't even want to go there. I don't even want the algorithm to pick it up, Brendan.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to think.
It's a good idea to test it, but
thinking out loud.
I just think, we probably shouldn't talk about.
No, we shouldn't. We never want to put out something that's false, because once you do, it's so hard to get that information back. And I complain about people all the time when it comes to material and streetwear. So yeah, that's important. Okay, JPEG J, any thoughts? Anything to add? How are you doing over there clicking?
I'm really proud of myself that my MetaMask is also updated.
That's amazing. They just had an update today, and I'm really proud that both of them are up to date. JPEG, I'm trying to send you a message, but you didn't have me add it back, so it's sending me to the little CAPTCHA thing. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but I'm going to be doing this until it says I'm human again.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
You're human. You sound great. Your audio has been incredible.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Amazing. Even.
All right, I got.
Twitter
All
has
right,
me
we've got
verified.
wallet guard down. Okay, now is there anything else that you definitely want me to have?
I would say revoke.cache is a browser extension as well.
And that's just something I can log into and then pay to revoke, right? It's not. It's like an extension I have to have, like the wallet guard, or is it?
No, it's not something you have to have, but with the updates that revoke.cache has made to the website, um, he actually added the contracts that I like. Whenever somebody clicks a drainer link, I usually tell them to go to the increment counter contract. So he actually added links to those to the website. So if you ever click a drainer link or you think that you've clicked a drainer link, you immediately click on the browser extension, go to the website, and it will take you straight to, you click on signatures, and then it'll show you the increment counter contract for OpenSea and the increment counter contract for Blur.
Awesome. Okay, I got questions. I got more questions. I'm creating my own NFT project. Do I want Collabland or do I want Vulcan?
I would say Vulcan. I definitely like Vulcan more than Collabland. Collabland is getting a lot better, don't get me wrong, and they've never actually been compromised. Like, they've never actually been compromised. Anyone that says they have doesn't know what they're talking about. And what?
Collabland
I would
hasn't been
say
compromised ever?
No. So, one of the people that worked on Collabland, his home system got compromised, and they used the source code they got from his system to get into some of the discords, but the actual bot itself has never been
Oh,
compromised.
okay. Because the reason why I ask is when Jay and I first got into the space, when that happened, Jay taught me to put in the notes on the Collabland bot. This is the real Collabland bot. Thumbs up.
Yep. Yep. Definitely. That is 100% great advice. Like, you can do that with any bot as well. It's not just that one. Sorry, I'm picking mice and trying to figure out which one can actually get to the cheese or not. Uh, this is how Twitter's verifying that I'm human. But yes, definitely any real bot, any legitimate bot that you want to keep track of, put a note on it. And that will let you know which one is the legit one. Now, Collabland, if this was a couple of months ago, I would say definitely Vulcan over Collabland, but Collabland has now collaborated with a bunch of different security features and tools, including, God, what is it called? Delegate.cache. And they've also done stuff with a few other ones where you can actually delegate a minting wallet, delegate a wallet that, like, only has one asset in it, something like that, just to verify discords. So you don't actually have to have the asset in the wallet that you use for Collabland now. So yeah, they're getting a lot better, man. It's a toss up between which one you want to use
I
now.
actually have a question that my mom wanted to ask you. Sometimes online there'll be like, those quizzes like, what kind of pet are you? What kind of pet name are you? Are those like quizzes that are basically going to get information to get your passwords and scam you later down the road?
A lot of the time, yes. Depending on where it's coming from, yeah, a lot of those are phishing attempts to get uh, some kind of data from you, so they can use that to try and guess your
Hey,
password.
Mom Dukes knows what's up. How often should we be changing our passwords?
Uh, it depends. If you're like me, you change them like on a set date every 3 months. But I'm paranoid with it. Also, since I do security, I'm being targeted actively by scammers. Like, there's a bounty on my full docs right now from two of the main fishers in the space. So I think it was, last I checked, like a $2 million bounty. They were willing to pay someone $2 million to get my actual information. So yeah, I'm very careful. um, but yeah, every 3 months is a good way to do it, or you get a Yuba key or a Google Titan key. Though once you get a Google Titan key or a YubiKey, which is a physical 2FA device, you don't have to change your password because at that point, your password is kind of just there as a backup. Most accounts, once you set it up with a physical device, you cannot get into it without that.
What was the
second
device thing you said?
So that's there's a
YubiKey. How do you
YubiKey
spell
and
that?
a Google, yeah, U Y or sorry, YUBIKEY.
Man, I love it. I really hope everybody's been taking notes. I already know that this is a space that's why it's recorded, and I know people will listen back to this space and come back in my DMs and say, hey, this is incredible what you're doing here. How important is it?
Yo, and by the way, Titan Key is only $30.
$30 for a $50,000 asset. It's important. Hey, how important is it to protect our phone numbers online? Like, when should I like trust somebody to give them my phone number? People tell me I give my phone number out too much.
Yeah, so only one person on our team has my actual phone number. You should not give your number out to people that you do not know in real life and or do not trust. With your phone number, okay, let's put it this way. I'm not a hacker. I am just very good at finding information. So with your name, your actual name, or your actual phone number, in 5 minutes, I can find every single thing about you. If it's your phone number, I can start there, and within 5 minutes, I can have your name, your social security number, the VIN numbers on your vehicles, the loan number to your house, like your complete address, everything within 5 minutes. So, like, and aside from that, if your phone number is used as a 2FA device or in two-factor authentication through text messages for any of your accounts, then if somebody has your phone number and they SIM swap you, which is essentially taking your phone number for them, they now have access to every single account that's secured with 2FA.
And is that what happened with the drain last week with Gutter Cat Gang?
Yes, Gutter Rick, he got SIM swapped. Somehow they got his phone number, and he had not only his main account, which is Gutter Rick, but also the Gutter Cat Gang account secured with his phone number. So once they get that phone number, like I said, they can get into the account with it, and then immediately after getting into the account for these SIM swaps, they change the number on the account, they change the email on the account, so that way they lock out the original owner. So yeah, everyone in here should immediately, during or after this space, go under their settings in Twitter and take your phone number off of your account. You want to secure it with 2FA, preferably to a actual 2FA device like a YubiKey or Google Titan Key. But if you don't have one of those handy, you can use an app. So a 2FA app like Authy, Google Authenticate, something like that. Secure it to that app and then make sure your phone number is taken off of your Twitter account.
You're answering all of Jay's questions, by the way. She's like, wow, he keeps answering my questions. I keep raising my hand. He keeps answering the questions there. Settings are important, everybody. I hope everybody's doing this. I literally had 4 calls today, and I said, this is what I was doing later. And every call I had with somebody, they're all in the space, by the way. I go, do you have Wallet Guard? They're like, no, I can't do those clicks, man. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give them this recording back because, I literally did it. I mean, how long did that take me? 5 seconds? That was nothing. I'm so pumped I did it, and I'm so glad it lets me know that I'm broke, so I don't even have to click reject anymore. I'm pumped about that. Is there anything that I'm... No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask JPEG Jay, if you would send me your wallet address. I sent you a message. That way I can get this .1 over to you, and we can get you to mint live on the space as well.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hold on,
I'm
Jay.
right on
now
it.
you throw it in your minting wallet, okay? You mint off your minting wallet. We need to continue to practice this. Jay's got a fucking ton of good shit in this one wallet, and sometimes she mints off it. I'm like, no! Get your minting wallet.
Wait, no,
Yes,
she doesn't.
does.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't have
Yes, she
anything
does,
in anything
y'all.
anywhere.
Not now.
No,
I only have things that used to be good. They've all gone under 0.1 now, so
So don't look in her direction at
Oh
all.
my gosh, Jay. And let me just remind the audience, if you're listening in, please, if you have any questions, if you want to request up, just do that. Maybe I'm not thinking of something. You know, I was told, like, don't let people know about your pets' names because a lot of people use their pets' names for passwords. So maybe there's a question I'm not thinking about. Maybe there's something I'm leaving out there. Is there anything y'all are thinking of?
I can't specifically think of anything.
Yeah.
But
I had a
yeah,
question. I had a question for you actually. Like so if you're as a founder or somebody who's trying to start up, right? Um, what are the first steps that you would suggest a founder take? Like if you have an idea you're trying to bring to market, you know, from to secure yourself from the ground up, what are the first steps that you would recommend taking, or anybody
Ninja,
actually?
please, you first.
oh no, I thought that question was for you.
Okay.
That question was
Well,
for whoever can answer
for
it.
me, I would just say, like, first of all, like, get to know your why and like get a business plan. That's what I would say. Like, straight up, a lot of these people are creating projects and founders and all this stuff without having a business plan. You know what I mean? Actually, not not even knowing how to make a sticker or a T-shirt. You know what I mean? Things like that. Like, just not being afraid to reach out to other people that are experienced in that field. Also, like, people are incredibly talented when it comes to dev work, security, coding, talking in spaces like this. So you just need to learn how to utilize all those things. And I would just say, stay in the space a long time, learn it before you even do a project. Honestly, like, I'm not even about to do a project. I want to keep talking to y'all and keep building with y'all. Great question.
So JPEG, I sent you 0.11. That's enough to cover the mint, which is zero point 0.1, and the gas, which shouldn't be more than 0.01. Um, so hopefully that's a burner wallet, and hopefully you have Wallet Guard installed on that browser, and you can test Wallet Guard as well.
And I hope that
Perfect.
if it's another one of one, I I'm gonna have to call someone and I'm gonna have a hard conversation because
Can the
something doesn't
devs
look
do
right.
something?
Because, but if it is, holy hell, this is the luckiest room in the world.
This is
Oh my
so cool.
god.
I'm so pumped about this. And the coolest part is, like, I minted it, so it's still with me, the memory. I'm a big history buff too. And when I heard about, December 7th, 1941, a day which will live in infamy, right? But not that was Pearl Harbor. That was Pearl Harbor, y'all. That was not D-Day. It's different. You got to get your history right, or it'll repeat itself. Jay, have you minted yet?
I'm going over.
She said,
I
calm
know.
down,
I
boo.
just bring that energy. I bring that energy. We got 13 minutes up here. Man, y'all are quiet down there. Man, y'all are shy down there. Skidley, I saw you in the comments, man. You can enter here. If anybody's listening right now, retweet, like, follow Buccaneers, follow Unblock, and then we can get this giveaway going. I mean, you're going to get a one of one NFT. I'm so pumped that I can give back to you guys. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is y'all are taking the time to come out here, and you can't get time back. I'm just waiting on Jay to tell me how excited she is when she mints. And then Brendan, are you sitting there watching the ether scan? Are you watching it come in live?
I am. I am. I'm like I'm just like in shock
Hey, can you tell us
right
real
now
quick how awesome it's
about
been
that goal.
working with you making me crazy up here?
I mean, it's just been it was I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Um, and it's been a long journey and to have had the opportunity to in such a wild circumstance to meet him and then have learned so much, and he's added so much passion and value to an additional mindset to what we're trying to do, that it's just been incredible.
I completely agree with you. I've said it on this space multiple times. I don't think there are any coincidences when it comes to this space, y'all. Just lean into it. Seriously, manifest it. Some of the connections I've made in this space are incredible. I know a lot of people are talking in the space about your PFP and all this stuff. I don't even care about that. Somebody actually told me today, they're like, man, you still rocking a clone, man. Props to you, bro. It's tough out there. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm having a good time, y'all. I picked my digital identity for a reason. I wear this on my back. It's not the first time I've done this. This is Streetwear 2.0 all over again. Jay, have you minted? You got me over here dying. Did you hit the gorilla and get the aggressive gas going?
I'm gonna tell you, we're streaming on YouTube also, so I actually have the entire transaction streaming and recorded. And um, I have my settings, my gas on like a crazy, like aggressive setting because I was trying to snipe something a while back. So every time now it goes to that, and it was like I like freaked out for a second because it was like your gas is gonna be $170. So I had to fix
Woo!
that.
Let's go. Fix it up.
Yeah. So once you set a gas rate in your wallet, that becomes like the standard for that specific, like for that customized gas. So yeah, you're gonna have to set that back. Either that or just choose market. You can keep that as your specified like custom gas, but definitely click on market because that's insane.
Yeah, really. I was gonna go the snail one, but then, that was like, I'm not that stingy.
Sometimes if you do that snail one, it'll be stuck there for like 24 hours or more. It's brutal. You'll come back the next day and you're like, man, it's still going. So I just hit aggressive now. Whatever.
Yeah, dude, one of the guys
All
in
right.
AV fam, he actually had a transaction stuck for uh, 1 day and 17 hours, and I had to explain to him how to nonce out transactions, which is just sending yourself a zero balance with like a juiced up transaction. So, like the gas really high and the priority really high. That way, it drops the original transaction and takes the new one and gets that pending transaction out of the queue. So, yeah, ton of people do that all the time.
Hell yeah. And real quick before Jay goes off mic, if you know a gas expert or a Gwei expert, that's who I would definitely want to have on the show in the future. I want to have a master of Gwei and all of that. Just they know everything in and out. So if you know that, please let me know. Jay, what'd you do? What'd you get?
I got 102. He has a bucket hat
Hey, that's so you. That's
and
like
purple
you and your
stick.
bucket hats.
It is. I love
Yeah.
bucket hats. I wear them all the time.
102. I'm going to go check it out right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm about
cool.
to
It's
look right now
purple
too.
people eater and you got a coconut. I love
We love
coconuts.
coconut.
Yo, I have a coconut latte every day. Yo, coconut milk's amazing. I absolutely love it. Man, this has been such a great space. I love this. I want to make security more fun. I really do because the moment you get screwed, you're like, I wish, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And if you guys go back through our Spotify, we have done a security space in the past with Zelotes, and he came on the show and he broke it down where he had a wallet for every collection. He even had a wallet for a valuable NFT over $500. So he went deep with it.
Yeah, I don't personally think that's necessary. Like, you definitely need at least three wallets at a minimum, one for minting, one for buying and selling, and then one for storage. And this is like short term storage. And then, of course, you need like a ledger, Trezor, Grid Lattice, something for cold storage, which is offline. Um, but yeah, at a minimum, three wallets. At a very minimum,
What do you
three
think of the
wallets.
new Ledger Stacks that's coming out?
I cannot wait to get mine. I have one of the NFTs that you can burn for free ledger stacks. Uh, I can't wait. Honestly, it sounds really cool. The fact that they're using the digital ink and stuff, that and like you can label the ledgers. So on the side of it, if you have them stacked up, you can see like, okay, here's my cold wallet ledger. Here's my, Base storage ledger. Here's the ledger just for my punk. Like you can label them whatever you want. So ABCD123, whatever you want to call them, you can see that on the spine of the ledger stacks.
Okay, one question I ask all my guests is if there's something that you would like to change about the space, stay the same, get updated, what could it be? What should it be?
Oh God, the degen methodology. Like we've had trouble minting. Like it's clear to see we've had trouble minting. Where I've helped thousands of people in this space. Literally every day, I help at least one person. and I've been doing this 4 years. Some days I help multiple people, like the days when there's big drains that happen. So we started minting, and since we've been minting, I've seen a bunch of degen projects start minting, mint out, and then completely rug, and the founders run away with the money. I've seen that happen at least 6 times in the time that we have been minting, but yet a good project that's using the technology the right way, that's giving money back to the community and to the DAV, supporting veterans who fought and sometimes given their lives for the freedoms that we all take for granted, like us sitting here on a Twitter space. Like, we're having trouble minting, but yet degen projects keep minting out over and over and over. Like, I would change that. I would change how people view, like, Web3. Like, you can do good, you can get some killer art and still do good and compete in a game to where you can get, you know, money back. I don't understand it, honestly. And I'm trying to be nice because I have a lot of feelings about this. It, like, the drama that's happened while we've been minting, not with us, but like with the space in general. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it PG.
No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. And it's incredible to get to know the people in the spaces, right? Like I remember hearing you in the spaces a long time ago talking about like telling like devs are doing a lot of work out here and people were giving you kind of grief in the space and I'm like, yo, you're still here doing it. All those people that you were giving you grief in that space, they ain't here anymore. So just keep doing you, bro. Keep being you. I really appreciate you giving us the time today and all that. You were straight up with us. You said, yo, I usually get paid for these spaces. Hell yeah. Same here on Rug Radio. We get paid too. But I'm glad that we could give back to the Buccaneers. I want to hook up with the Buccaneers. Maybe we could do a sponsored space in the future. I'm loving the vibes from Brendan out there. JPEG J, are we down for this giveaway?
Give me 20 seconds.
Okay, with 20 seconds, I would love it. You making me crazy. What do you like, man? Do you like you making me crazy, blockchain ninja? What is it? What do you like to go by?
You making me crazy, blockchain ninja, Mac, asshole. My mom called me asshole till I was 13. I thought that was my name. Yeah,
All
whatever you
right,
want,
brother.
man.
Listen, I know you've shared this story a lot, but I would love it if you share real quick with us how you got that beautiful punk with my audience because I think it's an incredible story. You don't have to be too long with it, but man, I think it's a really cool story. I know it's something that I always remember going forward.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah. So there was a compromise that happened. A punk holder got compromised. His name is Medikid. So he lost a lot of punks. Afterwards, I helped him set up security protocols, like protocols he has to follow, or else he cannot do transactions. So made sure that he wouldn't get drained again. And I also set up a system using Vendao to where he was making roughly 1.8 to 2 ETH a day uh, just off of his assets sitting there. So, like, as a reward for taking loans out, as APR for the loans and stuff, he was making about 1.8 to 2 ETH a day. So as a thank you for not only helping him set up security and then working for 4 months in the background to try and figure out a way for him to make money off of his assets instead of them just sitting there, he sent me this punk 6159 as a thank you. And I didn't believe it. Like, he said he was going to send one to send in my wallet. I didn't believe it. And then I was on a Discord call with him and he sent it. And I could not find words for a good 5 minutes. I just sat there staring at it going, uh, so yeah, that's how I got my punk. One of the few times I've actually been paid for security. And I just want to throw this out there. I have not got paid in 4 years for doing security work besides doing discords for like helping people with compromises and stuff. I had never gotten paid until recently. Recently, with all the people I've helped in the space and the complete lack of support that I've gotten since being on this project, I've decided, look, I'm tired of people taking advantage of me and just gimme, 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 gimme. It's time for me to actually make money off of my time. So I did start saying, look, if you want me on a space doing security, you're going to have to pay me, because at the end of the day, this is a company, right? And if the company's not making money, at some point, they're not going to be able to pay a paycheck. So I have to be able to keep a roof over my daughter's head. I have to be able to keep food in her mouth. Whatever she wants, I have to be able to get for her. So that's why I started saying, look, if you want me to do a security space, you need to pay. With this, you were willing to let me talk about the project. So I don't require payment since you let me, essentially show the project on here. So I got to give you a big shout out and thank you for that. Because this project means a lot to me, a whole lot, if that's not clear.
God, thank you, man. Those give me the warm fuzzies for real. I can't wait till hopefully one day we link up. If that's the case, I hope I pass all your muster. I one time helped my buddy get a security clearance. You know what I mean? So, I got a good rep out there, and I want to keep doing that rep. I want to give a big, big thank you to everybody that tuned in today for our first ever live at Station 3 down in Manhattan, New York, right outside the Bull. And man, I'm about to go slap those Bulls balls after this because I'm so fucking pumped up with this gold Buccaneer that we're giving away. And we're running that giveaway, right, Jay? We got the winner?
We are running, and the winner is Inner
Inner
Thoughts.
Thoughts. Yeah, let's fucking go, Inner Thoughts. Hell yeah. Inner Thoughts. I'm following you back. You guys know Inner Thoughts?
On a side note, I don't. But on a side note, that SF86 form sucks filling out. So kudos to you for helping with
Yo,
that.
thank you. And me and my homie, we're still friends. He said, yo, I moved to a new house. Hit me up when you're down in Virginia. So that's good. So it's good to look out for people, man, for real. Like, you never know who somebody is years later. Like, always try to keep that bridge clean. You know what I mean? You don't have to, just keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it respectful. Yo, Inner, we're going to I followed you. We're going to get you back. We're going to follow you. All we need to do is share it out, post it up that we did that. This has been a historical as far as security goes, as far as the Buccaneers project goes, as far as we continue to build out Web3 with Boo on Rug Radio, live, right down here. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Hodl CEO, I'll see you soon, baby. Prez, thank you for continuing to stream this live on YouTube. Buccaneers, Brendan, thank you for coming in here. Final Ryan, you keep being an incredible host out there with Datsush. Skidley. Fucking love you, brother. We got to get you up here on the stage virtually. Keep it going. Randall, we love you. Matthew, stay blessed. Rhino, Test, Inner, come on. We got you with that gift. I can't transfer the NFT for another hour, I think it says. Oh, gosh. Mayhem, thank you guys so much. And with that, we are out. We love you, and we will catch you next week. Goodbye. It's actually down.